Hello everyone, no silly little intro today. This is just going to be a short video showing off the stuff that I got last month up until the 1st of June. Now the reason Kazuya Mishima is in the thumbnail is because I was given this lovely SH Figuarts Kazuya Mishima figure from his Tekken 8 appearance. Oh, there's his hand. From a good friend of mine. The sculpting is immaculate. The coat is immaculate. The posability is, I've heard, very good. I have not put him in a more interesting pose than just the, round intro pose yet, but I'll get there. Here's a look at the box. You can see in the background there is the urban square, and then he has a few different hands inside. Don't worry, my friend will indeed be compensated. It wasn't a gift per se, but yeah. Beautiful little figure. A little smaller than I expected, honestly, but he will fit in nicely with the Smash Bros. Diorama, if I ever continue with that. This is the Steelbook for Pokemon Scarlet. Now, this is not actually a new thing, but I found it. Turns out it had fallen into my Year 6 collage book memory thing. That was sitting nearby, and I fished it out, and this is what it looks like. This is a follow-up to the Nintendo Switch episode where I mentioned that I had lost it. Here we have a little doodah. It says lift number 1, and I'm guessing this was hung on a wall for like a mechanic or something, for lift mechanic. And we had it in the shed, and I decided to take it and use it as a key holder for myself, which is pretty cool. Here we have a very large fellow. This is Link in his Tears of the Kingdom appearance. He comes off this pedestal. I guess the idea is that he's meant to look like he's overlooking the cliff, like in the key art up on a cliff, which would be like your shelf or something. But I'd prefer to display him like this in a cabinet. I love the arm. It's just a very nice figure. Apparently this was a prize figure, very cheaply in Japan. And this same friend that gave me the Kazuya gave this Link to me. Very, very nice, high quality sculpting, much better than you'd expect for a prize figure. Lovely. And here we've got the rest of it. This was a big Surugaya order. Now, if you don't know, Surugaya is a website or service that sort of lets you buy things from Japan cheaply. It's very cool. And there was a sale going on where they had 20% off on video games and free shipping, so I decided to capitalize with 2 games and some other stuff. This fellow is a Lileep, in Japanese Ririra, and I got him because I like the Pokemon Fit line, which is the name of these plushies. In English they are called Sitting Cuties. He was a very good price, I believe 20 bucks, 22, something like that. And Lileep is probably my favorite fossil Pokemon. It's a Crinoid, how cool is that? And now my Pokemon Fit collection grows a little larger. This is the Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS CD soundtrack. I think it's very awesome. It has 2 discs, the red disc and the blue disc, of course being the 3DS music and the Wii U music. And these were a Club Nintendo exclusive. So I'm very glad that I was able to pick this up maybe, 2014, that many years after its release? 9 years, Jesus. And it has a little Club Nintendo insert and a little book. I love this. I don't use a DVD player or a CD player at all, really. But I just thought this would just be awesome to have, given how much I love Smash Bros. This is the big item, physically, but this was actually one of the cheapest. This is Nakaruru from Samurai Shodown, aka Samurai Spirits. Samurai Shodown 5 Special is one of my favorite arcade games, and even though Nakaruru isn't my favorite character, she's pretty cool. She's one of my favorites that SNK has put in other products, I guess, because my favorite character, Ukyo Tachibana, is not in KOF or anything. Nakaruru, Haomaru in 15, and Daridaga, I think, are the only ones. And Nakaruru was in the old crossover things because she was Samsho's Golden Girl. So this was from 2003. So this is a little old. And that's not faded. There's meant to be an orange color. This is the special color, which often goes for less money online in this kind of thing. And I think it looks fine. I mean, the original one would have been preferable, but for that much more money, the orange one's nice. Maybe eventually I'll get them both, but you can see this was a prize figure. And actually, given how shitty looking that box is, because, you know, this is old, I couldn't have seen that on the website, I might unbox it? I mean, you can see there's plastic still on the character inside, which makes me think that it's new, unsealed. I mean, there's tape here, but that could have been put on afterwards. I'm in two minds. Let me know if I should unbox this or not. Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. In Japan, it's just called Ryu ga Gotoku 8 Gaiden Pirates in Hawaii. Gaiden meaning side story here. Similar to how Ninja Gaiden is the ninja side story, or 7 Gaiden is the Kiryu game. Anyway, I've heard that this game is one of the most mediocre Ryu ga Gotoku studio projects ever, but I love RGG. I've played all of the other canon Yakuza games besides Kurohyo, which are debatably canon to the main series, I guess. And I'm excited to try this one for the gameplay, but not much else. I mean, it was cheaper than if I were to buy it here. I don't think we even have a physical copy here. We'd have to import it anyway. So, what can you do? I mean, it's a really ugly box. It's a really, really ugly box, but I wanted it physically over digitally because I'm me. And this is the big one. This was also not the most expensive item. That was actually Majima, but this is probably the coolest item here. You can see it's got like a little shiny film on his hand. This is a special edition, a limited edition of Ace Attorney 4. Apollo Justice in English. Gyakuten Saiban 4. And this is, of course, Japan exclusive. We didn't get anything like this over here. And I'll show you inside what you get. So you can see immediately that this is a high quality product. Starting at the top here, we've got a special DVD. This was only found in this product. And I believe it's like a making of with soundtrack stuff and like ads and stuff. Yeah, you can see a list of stuff over there. I mean, I'm probably not going to watch this more than once. Oh, I like the little Mia. That's cute. But this is just, you know, something super, super collectible. Finding this on its own would probably be difficult. I'm not sure. But then the main event is, of course, down the bottom. I'll get that in neatly later. We have this sort of fake velvet looking thing to make it look all fancy schmancy. And we have the original game, you know, Ace Attorney 4. Pretty good condition, because this is pre-owned. Of course, all of this is pre-owned. And it has a little sticker inside, and it's just, you know, it's the game. This is Ace Attorney 4. Now, of course, it's in Japanese, and I'd rather play the visual novel in English, but it's nice to have, of course. And if you're one of those people that feels that way, I can then say, I have it physically, I'm going to pirate it and play it on my computer illegitimately because I already own it. Now, that doesn't make much sense to me, but some people think that way. And then the other thing in here is probably the most interesting collector's item. It's a little damaged, like there's smudges and so on, but that's fine. This is an encyclopedia, you can think of it like. I love the edited sprite with a book here. And this is effectively a who's who in Ace Attorney, a handbook to pop in your DS, I guess, and familiarize yourself with things and places and lore. I don't think they revealed any new lore in that, but that's just such a cool box to have. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them both on the shelf like this, because at a glance that doesn't really look like much, but I like how the ratings are different too. That's pretty funny. This is so cool. And that's my roundup for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you're invested enough in my shit that you actually would watch a 10-minute video like this. I think I will open it because I'm thinking, even though it's got the plastic on and it's a collector's thing, the front is damaged and it looks like shit. I think that's heat warping, I'm not sure. And the packaging, I mean, it's not pristine enough to sort of display and have it look good. And even then, inside, it looks almost like it's been sun damaged because it's orange. So yeah, I think I'm gonna display her. Time lapse, maybe? Oh wow, yeah, this is definitely new. Oh, this feels sacrilegious. I'd need to break the seal. I'm gonna do it. There she is. And she's got ties all around her I didn't notice. Yeah, this is 100% never been opened before. It's kind of exciting how high quality she'll be in. I think I'm going to have to rip this plastic. I'm not sure how they've put it on, but it is tight and I do not want to snap something. Oh, it's taped together. Yeah, I'm not getting 23... Oh, never mind. I am getting 23-year-old tape off. It's that easy. Braid 1 freed. Hair number 2 freed. And there we go. That's a beautiful figure for 2003 prize figure. This cost me the same amount as like fast food lunch for one day. That is a good deal. I love Suragaya. Please don't steal all of the good stuff on there. I want some in the future. That dagger came out a little curved downwards, but I forgive her. There we have it. I guess you're meant to use this as a clip around her waist to stop her from falling over, but I think that'll be quite visible and she stands in her own. So I'm going to leave these in the box, I think, even the stand, because she does stand on a hard surface, like I can show you here. Yeah, that's fine. That's more than enough stability, I think. And that will do it. Thank you very much.